everyone, welcome back to the channel. This video is all about my end of year process, how I reflect on my word of the year, how I approach my goals and plans for the upcoming year, and we'll also dive into my year ahead spread, pulling for each month of 2025 and picking my oracle deck for 2025. Each month I do a monthly oracle card pull, and today we're going to choose randomly together what deck that is going to be. I want to start with my word of the year for 2024. So I pulled out my journal here in which I chose my word of the year for 2024. I go on to say here that I had thought about it a lot, and one day I kind of woke up, I was just told by my conscience or whoever, my guides, to use grace as my word of the year. I use my word of the year as a guiding theme or energy for the year and months ahead. It's a practice that I've been doing for a while now. It's really fun, and it's actually really helped me focus my energy and to align my actions, especially when things get a little bit messy. So grace was the word that carried me through this year, 2024. It became my anchor, especially during really stressful times, which was a lot this year. Grace helped me soften and allow and extend compassion not only to others, but more so toward myself. I often revisited this journal entry here from when I first chose the word to keep myself on track, just to look at the word written out. I think grace is a beautiful word visually, so I think it matched its definition really well. And it served as a powerful reminder throughout the year to focus on patience, acceptance, and kindness. I'm really glad that grace came through as my word of the year. It felt aligned to where I needed to be. If you're thinking about doing a word for the year, it's always worth revisiting that initial intention and to see how it's unfolded throughout the year. Grace has been in my pocket the whole time. I can't tell you how many times it popped up in my head, going through certain situations, having conversations with people. I feel like it really held my hand and led me through the year. Now I would like to move into talking about my personal goals and intentions for 2025. And the first one is to get more sleep. I am so guilty of being a night owl, and I've realized how important sleep is for my overall well-being. Number two is to develop and implement 2 deep dives with different decks. I want to commit fully to exploring a couple of decks in a deeper way. I will be conducting 2 deep dives of the Majestic Earth Tarot and Taroki by Mr. Freiborg Tarot, which is more of a Marseille style, and I am super excited for that one. Number 3 is to get back into the workforce, but on my own terms. It's time to shift my career focus in a way that's more aligned with my personal values and energy and my life. I am no longer going to be settling, and I have a few boundaries and or things in mind that I need to be able to have a successful career. Number 4 is do a major cull of all of my belongings, not just tarot and oracle, but coming up with a new system, working through that system, and in all areas of my life, just seeing what is no longer needed. Number 5 is to get a professional tarot reading done. It's always valuable to get some outside insight. That's kind of a funny term there, but it's been a long time. It's been a couple of years since I've gotten a tarot reading from someone else other than me. So I would kind of like to check in with that and see what's going on there. I would like to get a tarot reading done this year. Number 6 is to enroll in a tarot course, whether online, in person, or what have you, to continue my education and growth in a way that I really haven't done before. And so I thought it would be a fun way to do it is by enrolling in a course and not only providing that commitment spiritually, but also monetarily, right? I feel like sometimes when we are more monetarily invested in something, we're more likely to do the hard work. My last goal is to keep at my YouTube channel. I am committed to continuing to create content here and sharing my tarot journey with all of you. It's a process, and I'm here to serve as an example of someone learning and navigating their tarot knowledge and tarot practice, and knowing that it's imperfect, it takes time, but it's a lot of fun along the way as well. And YouTube has really kept me accountable. It has kept my practice top of mind. I'm really inspired to continue creating content, and a big thank you to all of you who have stuck around, subscribed, engaged with any of my content here. I really appreciate it, and I want to continue building our community. carrying on through, let's talk about my word for 2025. Choosing a new word is always a process. Last year, it was a lot of racking my brain, but this year I have been a little bit more intentional on helping me to get there. So I spent some time reflecting on what I want to cultivate more of, what I want to improve, and what is it I want to feel more of. I asked myself these deep questions and I journaled about it. And through the process, I let the word reveal itself. I wrote down and I answered all these questions. I highlighted the words that stood out to me, that appealed to me the most. I decided to get out my trusty thesaurus. I also use Word Hippo. That's a really good online resource. Very in-depth actually, so that's a really good one. But this time I wanted it to be, I guess, more manual. So I dusted off my pocket thesaurus and I flipped through the highlighted words that I selected and I jotted down similar words related to those. And from those, I considered the original word, I considered the synonym for these words, and I highlighted more of them that appealed to me. As you can see, I kept narrowing it down. As you can see, as I selected the word, I think that appealed to me. I did end up taking probably a week after I asked myself, does this still resonate with me? And the answer was yes. So for 2025, my word is rise. This year, I want to thrive rather than just survive. I want to embrace life with enthusiasm and purpose. I've been in a place of just making it, just getting by, holding my breath until the next moment of rest or relief. While it's important to rest, I also feel ready to step into my full potential, to rise above the stress and embrace the opportunities that come my way. As I'm talking through this, a lot of the words that I highlighted on the page, like enthusiasm, purpose, opportunities, all of those were on the page, and collectively they all fit underneath rise. So rise is my word of the year for 2025, and I'm really excited to see how it unfolds, how it carries me through, and how it guides me. So that's really exciting. Now let's get into my year ahead spread. And we're going to pull the cards here together and see what the universe has in store for me for 2025. I'll be using the JK Tarot for this and pulling cards to get a glimpse of the energy and themes for the upcoming year. So let's get started. I have already cleared and cleansed this deck and it is ready. Oh, and let me know in the comments if you have any specific decks or spreads that you follow or use for the year ahead. Is it different from this? If you do a year ahead spread for yourself, I'd love to hear how it went for you. So drop a comment below. And I'm going to shuffle and pull jumpers for each month of the year. Okay, for January, we have the Ten of Pentacles. For February, we have the Magician. For March, we have the Eight of Pentacles. For April, we have the Knight of Swords. For May, we have the Seven of Swords. For June, we have the Moon. July, we have the Six of Cups. August, we have the Three of Wands. September, we have the Ace of Cups. October, we have the Knight of Cups, right below the Knight of Swords. For November, we have the Two of Cups, and December, we have the Ten of Wands. I believe the Ten of Wands I had for December this year too, so interesting. I also pulled the top and bottom after I had the last jumper and what I am taking with me into the new year and what I'm leaving behind. So I am taking the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel that. And I'm leaving behind Queen of Pentacles. So I'm going to be doing some journaling with these cards, but overall, this is what my year is looking like so far. If you would like to see me do a video talking more specifically about my 2025 cards here, let me know in the comments and I'd be happy to do that. Next is I have my jar here that is filled with all the Oracle decks that I own, and every month in my practice I pull a card from a deck. This year's deck was the Love Oracle of Eden cards. and I pull a card from that each month, and I do some journaling, I might do some spreads, I do some reflective activities with that pull. I would like to now pick the oracle deck that I will be using throughout the year to do the same for 2025. So let's shake this up, mix it up here, get them all nice swirled around. Okay, pick this one. So for 2025, I will be using, the Mystic Path Oracle, which is this deck right here. I'm really excited. This is newer to my collection. I've used it a couple of times, but I'm really excited to have picked this one. Lots of fun. So everyone, that's my plans for 2025 and the processes that I use to reflect on the past year and set intentions for the new one. If you already have chosen your word of the year or have any plans for the upcoming year, I'd love to hear them. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'm wishing you all a joyful and transformative year ahead. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated on all my upcoming videos. And until next time and next year, see you around.